got here. Nintendo 64, and welcome to the next episode of Complete Nintendo 64 Collection, where I'm trying to get every Nintendo 64 game released in the United States with the box and the manual. We have plenty of good stuff here today, lots of fun. Some of these I'm not even sure what's in them yet, so we get to be surprised together. Now, if you don't know the rules, they're down below in the description. I used to say the 3 rules in the earlier episodes, but now we just get to the fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and just unpack some of these. Oh boy. So some of those are open. Some of them were super wrapped in triple packaging, but we're gonna go ahead and do this big box with all these peanuts in it. I feel like an elephant, because clearly I got a lot of peanuts in my life. Oh, we got a little something. Oh, and in the back we got a little something more. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Look what I've done to my life. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the fun. Fun. We got a big kahuna here. So here we have Star Soldier Vanishing Earth, and inside we do have the cartridge. Now, this is definitely one that I'm gonna need a box upgrade on because this box is in ridiculously goofy condition. Looks like it was water damaged previously and then dried out. It does have a lot of tape on it as well. But the reason that I picked this one up is because to get this game complete with the box and manual, this is very tricky. This is an unknown rare, which means it's super rare. But nobody really knows that because people don't collect N64 besides me. I'm just kidding, I know you're all out there, but it's not a mainstream thing to collect Nintendo 64 yet. So this box is in really rough shape, but spoilers, I may have already gotten a much better deal on the complete package, which I'll be showing in a future episode. Spoilers. So I'll talk about Star Soldier Vanishing Earth in a future episode when I show you the spoiler I just mentioned, but this is a SHMUP. It's a shoot 'em up game, which means it's pretty hardcore. So we'll talk about this more in a future episode, but we do have it in rough shape. Cartridge is in really nice shape. So look forward to this in a future episode. Spoilers. Next we have here Hybrid Heaven. Now this is a hidden gem for the Nintendo 64 because this is a very unique game. It's actually, it's like, I guess you could say it's like a poor man's Metal Gear Solid, but the combat system is very unique in that it's turn-based and you can target the individual limbs of the enemies that you're fighting. But other than that, I would say this is comparable to Metal Gear Solid. It is a little crunched on the front, a little bit of that compression, so the box isn't in the best shape, has Hybrid Heaven written on the side for whatever reason, and there's a small amount of sun fading on the cover. We can see that N64 isn't as yellow as it should be, but the box does pop with color. So, gonna need that box upgrade one day, but the good news is the manual is in great shape, and then the cartridge as well is also in very good shape, except for this sticker here on the back. So this was a previous rental. The thing that kind of gives it away is how it says the name on the side of the box. What a lot of rental stores would do is they would line these up on their shelves in the back room so that they could find the boxes real easily. I don't know why they didn't just do it this way or that way. Goof. Just put them on your shelf that way. Regardless, super happy to have this, and I already did, spoiler again, score a much nicer condition Hybrid Heaven, so I'll be showing you that and talk more about the game in a future episode when we get to the best condition box. Now back here we have Fighter's Destiny. There's also a Fighter's Destiny 2 for the Nintendo 64. You can see the box is in pretty good shape. A little bit of a crease there, a little bit of a crease there. The box just feels old, to be honest with you. It just feels like an old box, whatever that means. It does have the tiny bit of dry sticker residue where potentially there was a Blockbuster sticker on the back there. But Fighter's Destiny, can you guess what genre it is? Take a look at the pictures and guess. It's a fighting game. There were a lot of 3D fighting games on the Nintendo 64. Did not have Fighter's Destiny back in the day. I'd seen this cover image a lot, I think because the rental store. This was a pretty common game, so it's not very expensive. It does have the, let's have the extra paperwork in there. Love that extra paperwork. I'm a sucker for paper. And then we do have the box insert, has that Property of Blockbuster sticker on the front. And that carries over to the back. So I will need a card upgrade for sure, but the price I got this at was insane. It was silly. Just give me games. So if you played Fighters Destiny back in the day, or even Fighters Destiny 2, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Got some cartridges. Look at these. You saw these in previous episodes, and from the same buyer, I was able to pick up for super dirt cheap Shadow Man cart upgrade. Now I have the cart in excellent condition, and Blues Brothers 2000. I don't know why, but this game, for some reason, it just like sticks out in my mind. Maybe it's the awesome box art and the cartridge sticker. It just looks so cool. Look at how cool these 3D guys are. I don't know why, but Blues Brother 2000, that game, it just seems really cool. It's not that great of a game. I talked about it in previous episodes, but now I got the 2 cart upgrades, and they're in excellent condition. Got them for dirt cheap. Super happy about that. Yeah. Show us more carts. What game is this? Take a guess. It's not Spider-Man. What's the only other red cartridge on the Nintendo 64? Rocket. Robot on Wheels. This was actually made by the company that would later go on to make Ratchet and Clank. This game is actually very, very good, and that's why I only have the cartridge now, because to get the complete set, it's not only very uncommon for it to even be listed on eBay or at yard sales, but to get it in really good condition, the museum quality that I want, is even harder. So I did just pick up the cartridge for dirt cheap, way lower than it normally sells for. That's why I got the cartridge only. But Rocket, Robot on Wheels, this is a great game. This is a really good game. So if you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. It's like a 3 platformer type game, although obviously you are on wheels. It can be a little difficult to control it since you do have that wheel on the bottom, so your momentum slides forwards and backwards a little more than you might expect. But this is a really good game. I will invade your space, or I will just play Space Invaders. Here we have Space Invaders for the N64. There's your screenshots. I know you want to see them. Box is in really good shape, has a tiny bit of a crunch right there, but the box is in really good shape. Again, this is one that's not super hard to find, but to find any of these in mint or very good condition is not easy to do. Manual is beautiful. Beautiful. Pop out the cartridge. There it is, original bag. Get bagged up. Cartridge is in great shape, and that's the goal. Get them all in really good shape. Another one for the collection. Space Invaders, invading my space with N64 games. And as I was putting this back in the box, registration card fell out, and then the extra paperwork as well. Complete in box, all the goodies. Good gracious goodness, I love goodies. I know I haven't opened that yet, but that's because I honestly am not sure what's in it. A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life. Complete in box with the paperwork. Look at the condition of this box. Excellent. There are a lot of Disney games on the N64. I already showed some in previous episodes. The condition of this box is really, really great. Oh, it's so shiny. I don't know why I have this affinity for N64 boxes, but the colors just pop. I can't be the only person who thinks that these boxes just look awesome. If I could hang these on my wall and not be judged as being a huge nerd, then I would. And my wall would not look as cool as it does. But hey, I don't care. A Bug's Life, another Disney game, similar in style to Toy Story 2, which I showed previously, kind of like a 3D platformer. Cartridge, minty, put it in your mouth, chew it like gum. Instruction manual, minty, crispy. Another one for the collection, yes sir. Bomberman 64. Didn't we have that box and manual earlier? Yes, we did. And I was actually able to pick up from the same seller the box and manual combination, because I did not have the cartridge yet. And I was able to pick up a combination of the box and the manual for the same price that someone would normally pay for just the cartridge. So the cartridge is in beautiful shape. This is really what I was after. And basically the manual was thrown in for free. So I got this combo for less than people normally pay for just the cartridge. All of these things I've gotten for way below the normal selling value. Manual is average-ish condition, has a rip in there, but what I'm gonna end up doing is, I guess, just bundling this manual with some other manuals that I have, sell them as a big bundle, try to make a nice chunk of my money back. So Bomberman 64, if you didn't see it in the previous episode, check it out. This game is awesome. I definitely recommend it. We played this a ton as kids. Did you play Bomberman 64? Let me know what you think of Bomberman 64 down in the comments below. And the last one for this episode, Oh. Ooh. Gauntlet Legends. This is another one of those games where it's relatively pricey, not that pricey, but it's relatively pricey to get the complete box set, and the game is good enough, just like Rocket Robot on Wheels, where I was willing to get just the cartridge for now while I wait for the super deal on everything. Now this is a game that we played as kids. This is an awesome game. Gauntlet Legends is really, really good. 4-player, super fun, great graphics. I definitely recommend Gauntlet Legends. So if you don't have it and you're looking for N64 games, definitely get Gauntlet Legends. This game rocks. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this episode of Complete Nintendo 64 Collection. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Really helps out, really helps spread the word about how cool the Nintendo 64 is as a video game system. And also how many hidden gems there are, how many games there are for the Nintendo 64 that no one has ever heard of. Like Star Soldier and Hybrid Heaven and Fudgiters the Destiny. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below. And what are your top 3 Nintendo 64 games? What are your top 3? If you want to go super bananas, what are your top 5? I have a lot more than 5 in this shot right here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click subscribe to join the Gadget God Squad. And if you didn't know already, I'm the Gadget God. I do the research, so you don't have to. Thanks for watching, everybody. And become a Star Soldier today. Pew, pew, pew.